Hey y'all, Mel Bell here with your reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of August. So, not gonna lie, I did a spread and I just experienced a lot of resistance. So I actually changed decks and I did a whole new reading, and some of the messages still came through the same. And I just want to say, to start off with, for your reading for August, I think it's really important that you do practice daily shielding. And I say that because I feel like there's so much happening in the world right now, and you're going to be affected by that energy. Now, on the bright side of that message, we are looking at the Lion's Gate on August 8th, and that is going to give you some positive energy. You're going to get a good boost from that, regardless of if you participate in any way or not, because people who do participate in the Lion's Gate, they send out very positive intentions for their future, and it tends to be all very positive, and so that is going to shift the collective energy, and it will bless you as well just by being a part of the collective. So that's a really great thing. But also, we're in very tumultuous times, as you know, and it's really important that you are practicing shielding on a daily basis. Okay, now I've got, this is Gus. Gus is basically a tourmalinated quartz with a smoky quartz phantom in it, and I had to get Gus. So definitely shielding. Also, smoky quartz is a really great filter for negative energy, and I think maybe if you have some smoky quartz, you might want to take it with you if you have to go out in public. Like, make yourself a little mojo bag or just carry it in your pocket. Bring it with you to work because it is a really great filter. Now, all that said, the self position was really great for you. It's a time for victory. So I think that the part of the message here is to take a moment and congratulate yourself for where you're at in this moment before you look to where you have to go next, what you have to do next. Pat yourself on the back for what you have achieved. This is a good moment for you. This is a pivotal moment for you. This is a transformative time for you. And the fire is definitely controlled. The fire is well controlled right now. I also want to point out the Olympics. I know that is a funny thing, but I just see the torch. How can you not, right? So that energy is also present in the collective right now. And the situation is the Emperor. So this is definitely a dual meaning for you right now. So there is you, yourself, being assertive. It talks about fairness in business for you. And again, this is my intuitive vibe based on what else I'm looking at right now. And also not being happy with authority, having issues listening to authority. So I would look out for that. Authority just might rub you the wrong way. Again, shielding, because I feel like for work, but also just being out in public, that energy of domination can be very thick in the air. But also on the flip side, there is the Lion's Gate energy and the courageous spirit of yourself that can also be very prominent right now. I do think that there is this energy coming in where you want to kind of, you're continuously putting yourself under a magnifying glass and looking to your past with regret, Also, thinking that you could have done things differently. Also, harsh judgment towards others. So important for you to kind of temper that with compassion for yourself and for others. And really, again, I think it's very much about you, mainly, that it's about you and seeing the best of yourself, and looking more about the accomplishments you've made and not the mistakes. Give yourself a little bit of a break and think about how far you've come. Okay. Now in the challenge position as the High Priestess, which just says to me that having your following your intuition may be a little hard. Discernment may be difficult for you at this time. Again, back to the shielding. I don't mean to harp on it, but that's just what keeps coming around, is that right now, although August is a very positive month, Mercury is going to be in retrograde for most of August, and definitely is talking about needing to trust your intuition and make correct movements, but discernment might be difficult because of tumultuous energies at the same time. So please take that to heart and trust your intuition. Once you get clear, you will know what you need to do. Positive note here as well is messages about work going well, you accomplishing a lot of things, balancing your finances. And I'm putting this next to the Six of Wands. So I definitely feel like there's a message there of a good, basically a continuing good flow coming in for you. I don't see a lot of resistance in the near future for you. I see things becoming a little easier, and yeah, I definitely see that. So the only thing is that with the Devil card and your Wild card space, there is that energy of which wolf are you going to feed? So this is an internal battle kind of situation. So it's easy to be led by either the negative or positive and the collective, and also looking at yourself from a negative or positive perspective. The choice is yours. The choice is yours in the situation, but you really will have to actively participate in how you're viewing yourself and how you're going to move forward with confidence, or with a negative outlook. I think that you will be greatly supported to feel it's a lot easier to feel more positive about the future, but you might have to keep an eye on yourself and your thoughts at the same time. So I'm going to pull from the Oracle the Seven Energies, Colette Baron Reed, and we're going to see what messages are there. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I definitely see accomplishments at work, people trusting your good work, and that's great. And also now this is also about self-employment, anything that you're doing on the side or projects, people just being confident in you, and that's great. All right, here we go. Goes one. Okay, that definitely makes sense. I think I'm just gonna pull one more. No, that's not the card. Sorry, just one more card. I actually really love this energy for you, you guys. It's definitely is a, yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, thank you. So you got this card, you guys. Broken Open. So again, this is a really transformative time for you, where you're looking at yourself and where you can improve yourself, and also your relationship with yourself. And the shielding might have a lot to do with being vulnerable. When you're going through these kind of transformations, you're vulnerable, and you don't want it. It's almost like being a sponge to the world and just having everything be able to be soaked up in you. And you so don't want that right now, because this transformation is like we're kind of like the caterpillar coming to become the butterfly, but that's a very vulnerable time. And so you want to make sure, like, the world can't stop. You can't stop. You have to move forward in your environment, in your reality. You still have to do your daily stuff. So you want to make sure that you are honoring that you are in the space of transformation. Okay. So Broken Open. I love the imagery here. It's very positive, heart-centered. If you look at the heart space, and then also look at the crown chakra, which says to me this is a very spiritual time for you, and it is divinely guided. Lean on your divine team to assist you in this. You don't have to do this alone. This is not just meant to be a solitary experience. You can get help from your divine team and assisting you with this. And then funny thing, I pulled this card, Waking the Lion, Lionsgate. So I did get something similar, I think, for one of the other signs for the month. I definitely pulled this card, but what was interesting is that I pulled another card. So I just want you to notice the stars on both cards. So stars might be important for the month of August. Yeah. And Waking the Lion, Lionsgate, y'all. Lionsgate energy. Bringing you forth. Leo. Hello, Leo. Bringing that energy forth, that fire energy, that courage, that assertiveness. And I want to point out that assertiveness is not always aggression, and it's like the Strength card, where you can be gentle like a lamb and still be getting things done. So some situations require a very soft touch, but you are still being assertive in a very gentle way. As far as everybody else is concerned, they may not think that you're being assertive at all, but you are getting your needs met. Okay, so let's see. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. We're going to see what this deck has to say for us by Colette Baron Reed. See what else we have going on here. What do we have for fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the month of August, please. All right. I see it. I see it. Where is it? It's right. Oh. Okay, there it is. All right. Interesting. Okay, one more, you guys. One more and we'll get on with it. Nope, there it is. Nope, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm here now. Okay, so this landed on the Devil card in your wild card position. The Desert Prince, survival and false promises. I want to point out the lion in this picture. And I am what I'm getting from this is being stuck in survival mode, being guarded, feeling the need to continue to be guarded. It's also trusting your intuition when someone says they're going to do something for you, or read the fine print when it comes to Mercury in retrograde for the month of August. If any contracts or any agreements need to be made, make sure that you are reading the fine print. Does not mean don't sign anything. Life has to go on even when Mercury is in retrograde. But make sure that you are paying close attention to things. And also the Desert Prince, just the desert. Like, first of all, the prince, basically, he's provided for, even though things have been scarce. He's being provided for. If you notice the water there in the desert, because of his status, he has been provided for, even though things have been harsh. And so this card is just talking about remembering that, but also moving into a different energy and realizing that you don't have to be in that energy anymore. The Dragon's Duel is the other card that came out. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. So again, which wolf are you going to feed? I think that that's basically what this card is talking about. And choosing which part of you are going to let run the show. Make sure that you are not letting your negative thoughts run things. It is understandable. Everybody has a negative voice or voices that puts them down, but that doesn't mean we lead with that. We can correct that thinking, and we can say, okay, I know that where that's coming from. Okay, now that you said what you're going to say, this is what I'm going to do, which is this instead. So you can correct it by your positive action. You can correct it by positive affirmations that you match to negative thoughts about yourself. Again, a very transformative time for you. And because of that, it's important that you are paying attention to how that inner conflict is playing out. Using discernment to know when the negative voice is just that and when it is actually valid. And I think now I'm going to present him to you because with the Devil, it is keeping in mind that whoever is trapped by the Devil is of their own doing. And sometimes we are our own worst enemy. This isn't about an outside energy, you guys. This is about your internal battle with yourself, and really allowing parts of yourself that no longer fit to come to the surface, to be released, and allow the true you to shine. And not looking on the past with regret. You're exactly where you're meant to be at this time. And I just want to pull one more card, you guys. I feel like there's a little bit... Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I would strongly encourage you to check out the angel reading that I did, but I'm not going to pull out the angels here. There, this card. Okay. That's a good one to go out with, you guys. The Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, and... well, I can't read that backwards. Withholding. Okay, so make sure that you are in a energy of receiving. Okay, there's a flow of energy that wants to bless you and bring things to you. And you have to be open to receiving. And it would be really good this month for you to be in a receiving mode on the daily, if possible. Now, Mercury retrograde is all about the REs, the Re's. That is where the power is. So receiving is really good for Mercury retrograde. Reviewing, reassessing, regenerating, rejuvenation, like all the reasons you can think about. Reassess, if I haven't said it already. Yeah, the money coming in, some new source of money. There's going to be good money news. Let's put it like that. There's going to be some good money news that's going to come in, which will be very good for you. But yes, keep in mind that it is up to you to be in receiving mode or withholding. And if you're withholding, you are basically closing yourself off from help. And that help is not always talking about people in the world. It's talking about your divine team. It's about being open to receiving. And sometimes the receiving is, but what are you going to give me? And can I trust that what you're going to give me is what I want? And I don't know. Maybe let me just be specific in what I want. And there's an unknown generosity. There's an unknown, what is this going to look like? And you have to trust that it's good. You have to trust that what's going to come in is good. And you have to just be like, I am open to receive all the abundance of the universe that's available to me now. This probably has a lot to do with the Lionsgate energy and it's abundant nature. Okay? Abundance being protection of your children, protection of your home, of yourself, having enough food, having abundance of food, having really healthy food, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, hydrating, like drinking lots of water, abundance of good things in your life, like a happy vehicle, happy home, a nice bed, your bed's comfortable. Like abundance isn't just cash, and you can think about the things instead of the actual money, because sometimes things come in funny ways that you never had to spend money on to get. Okay, so keep that in mind. Lionsgate is going to be very positive for you guys. It is a fire energy and you are fire signs, so I think that the biggest message here, what to look out for, is yourself in your inner wolves. Which one are you going to feed? Okay? So I hope you guys have a wonderful August, and sending love and light your way. Okay, take care. Bye.